What's up? What's going on, everybody? My phenomenal boxers. Welcome to back to another phenomenal breakdown. Today we have Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton. Mayweather, how to make reads on your opponent. Mayweather's that one of the absolute best, if not the absolute best, to be able to break down an opponent going from round ones to round four, and then all of a sudden, round five, he picks it up and tears a person to shreds. We have seen this time and time again. We want to break down how this is actually possible. Let's get right into it. I want to get into the round where we saw Ricky Hatton get check hooked. If you haven't seen this fight for yourself, please go check it to see how everything plays out. But I'm going to go over some key parts here. This one in particular. Let's go over one of the knockdowns in round 10. Boom. All right. Let's watch it one more time. Just watch how this knockdown happens. Bang. Okay. Knockdowns are majority of the time the result of understanding your opponent's patterns. For those that are really purists in boxing, you understand that I need to read my opponent to know what their weaknesses are, and then what strengths I have in my arsenal to be able to use against them. And this is what we're seeing. Now, the truth is in the details, so let's slow it down. Okay? Key things here that I want us to take away, right, is that Mayweather at this moment is making a read on Hatton. And if I'm going to be honest, in round 10, he already knows what Hatton is doing, which we'll get into in a little bit. It's understanding that, hey, if I can see what my opponent does, I can be able to break him down simply. So, this hook, check hook, how did this happen? How did this happen, y'all? Truth is in the details. How did this happen? Okay, that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and don't worry. I know for those that are my boxing purists that are watching and listening, like, okay, we know that. Like, Hatton was slipping and he would drop his right hand. If you missed it, hey, no worries. That's why you're here, right? You see that when Hatton moved over to his left, he dropped his right hand upon entry. So that means every time that he entered into the zone in which he can strike and Mayweather can strike, he had less of an obstacle to guard with. He had less of an obstacle. Right? You want to have obstacles in between you and your opponent. This was not. Okay. Now let's get a little bit deeper. Okay. Okay, Marcus, we're seeing the pattern. Well, how did this pattern develop? I'm glad you asked. This was happening all the way in round one, ladies and gentlemen. This was happening since the beginning. And this is what made Mayweather so great at making reads. All right. And that's what we're about to get into is how did Mayweather make these reads? Okay. Did we just see it? Did you just see it? I know it's super simple and some of you guys already got it, but for those that did not, let's back it up here. Right here. Okay. So they're right in the middle. Okay? It's time to go. It's go time, right? I need to hit him, he needs to hit me. But what does Mayweather do? Step back. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Why is the step back so important? Why is stepping back so important? Because with space that gives me time, and if I have time I could see, and if I could see I can respond better, and if I can respond better I can counter better, if I can counter better I can hit my opponent without getting hit myself. It's all the same thing. If I step back, I have space. If I have space, I have time. If I have time, I can see. If I can see, I can respond better. And if I can respond better, I can counter better. And if I can counter better, I can hit my opponent, and my opponent cannot hit me. So we're doing this step back because we're trying to establish space, y'all. We're trying to establish the space. Because now when I have the space, I can see what my opponent is doing. And what is he doing? Every time he comes in, he drops his right hand. Mind you, this is round one. This is round one that we're looking at this. Let's continue. Right? We see the left hook. It's only been 10 seconds in, and we threw the left hook. Only 10 seconds in. Why do we throw the left hook? Because we notice him dropping his right hand, even here. So This read right here, he threw the left hook as a way to gather data. Yes, we're trying to hit our opponent, obviously, but we need to gather data. We need to understand what is it that my opponent responds to, right? What does he respond to? We saw that he just responded to this left hook. And how did he respond? How did he respond? Hands down. We like that. We like the fact that we can throw a left hook and and these hands drop. We like that. So let's continue. We bend at the waist, we crash to prevent further offense. Smart. All right, wait for the ref to break us up, and we're back at it again. All right, we're stepping back. We see a jab, but once again, we're stepping back with a jab. Why? Because we're establishing space and we're measuring. We see the slip over to the left, and you can already tell what dropped. The right hand, yep. And Mayweather throws the left hook. Okay. So once again, we're gathering data. What a person is willing to repeat is a pattern. And if we can catch their pattern, we can break the person. Hello. Making the read on people, y'all. Right? Boom. What was down? His right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we're a little past 30 seconds and we already have found home for the left hook and we just did it again. A little over 30 seconds in and we're already making the read of landing the left hook. This is why film study is so important. Now, from what I know, I don't remember Mayweather ever mentioning that he did film study on Ricky Hatton. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to put this into your game where you have film study and you can make the reads, it will double and triple your game. Guarantee you. Making the reads, especially if you're a fighter currently, reading what your opponent does. Every reaction, slow it down. This is why YouTube is so awesome because you can slow it down if you need to. Go frame by frame. So back to the reads. So to make the read, we need to step back. Okay? We need to step back. We need to look. So we step back and we look, right? We threw something and we gathered data. We threw a left hook and we noticed that he drops his right hand. Now, when he drops his right hand, what else is he doing before that? What else is he doing before that? Slipping to the left. So we know that when he slips to the left here, when he slips left, he's open for the left hook because he is dropping his what? My bad. Let me get this. Yep. He's dropping his right hand. Yeah, you guys get the point. Right. Same process all over again. So now I'm going to play it live time and we're just going to watch it. So you guys' eyes should already be trained on making the reads. Okay. Now it's just moving faster, but now that you know what to look for, it's a lot easier. This is how you can make reads. You slow it down first. It's just like backing up in boxing. And then once I find out what his reactions and responses are, we can catch it. Did you guys catch this one? Boom. Caught him again. Nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.